Yeah, well, yeah. Then after that, I wanted to work. I worked with Raven and Benoit.
Benoit,
yeah. Yo, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put a card out here on Benoit. Benoit was one of the nicest guys I've ever known. And this is where we go back to head injuries and why I really believe everybody should be like, I'll hook you guys up with the dude if you want to try it. It's like $7,000, but that oxygen thing I do, I ain't selling it. Again, I don't make nothing off of it. And when I do, I always say, take the off of them. You know, if you're going to give me something, just take it off their plate. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it because I know something works. And as many times as y'all been hit in the head, you know what I mean? And hit fuckers in heads, but that's the part, the brain. And it takes a while to get there, you know? And then all of a sudden, you know, when you look at someone like Muhammad Ali, who was my hero as a kid, let me tell you Ali's story. It's one of my favorite stories ever. I'm going to be at the same autograph session as Ali.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I'm so pumped. Now, he's doing the morning. I'm doing the afternoon.
And he was cerebral at that point.
Yeah, he still could talk. He could still talk. And he was still sharp. He just couldn't articulate it as fast, but he could still do it. And so his is in the morning, mine's in the afternoon. I'm getting on at 6 o'clock. I'm going to take that 8 o'clock flight. I'm up at freaking 5:30. I'm going to get on that 8 o'clock flight. I'm getting there right when he's finishing. Well, then I sit on the tarmac for I don't know how many hours. I want to say 4 or 5. It's a long time. And it's eating at me because I know he's not going to be there when I get there, right? So I get there, I run straight to the green room, and I'm looking everywhere for him, right? And, you know, the place is packed. And at some point, I'm like, damn, he's not here. And then I hear, and I swear to God, I hear, Diamond. And I look around, and it's him, and he goes, come here. As I'm walking towards Ali, he says, lock up.
Wow.
Yeah.
He says,
can I turn that sideways and show the camera?
Hey, it's kind of like Randy. Lock up.
Wow.
Like that picture is magical.
Wow. Unreal.
He's a cool dude, huh?
He was so cool, man. And you know what was really funny? I always, you know, I never did this like with someone. I also wanted to meet Kenny Norton because everybody was there that day. Ernie Shavers was there. Spinks was there. I mean, everybody was there, you know? And so Ken Norton's leaving. He's got to catch a plane. So I hear that. So I'm running to get to where he's at. As I go around the corner, I swear to God, I run right into him. I go, Kenny, I was just on my way to see you. He goes, DDP, I was just on my way to see you. I got to catch a plane. He goes, let's do that diamond cutting. Can we get a picture of that? And he put up a hand. I put up a hand. And that's the first person I ever did that with.
Oh, that's cool.
Was Ken Norton.
That's sick.
That was cool, man.
You were about to touch on a card on Benoit. I want you to finish that point.
Chris is one of the nicest cats on the planet, man. When I first heard what happened, I thought someone broke into Chris's house. I mean, that's what, you never think in a million years what happened. But Chris was also that cat that if they needed him to work, they were going to ask too. They're going to push it. He was probably, I think at that time, and I'm not positive, but I think he had to do 200 days. 200 days is way easier than doing 270 or 300 days, you know, and they would push him because he was over his shit at the time. But, man, all those head injuries, man. When he died, that guy who, Chris Nowinski, you guys know him? He's the guy who went to Harvard. And then when he came out of Harvard, he wasn't tough enough. And he became a wrestler for a little bit there, but he couldn't anymore because of concussions. And now he's like the leading cat on concussions. And he's one of the top 3 guys who do that. And he said that Benoit had the brain of an 87-year-old Alzheimer patient. Oh, he was 40.
Oh, man.
He was 40.
Unreal.
Yeah. So all that rocking,
spots.
you know,
spots, man, you gotta clean it up.